it's Vanessa, the Crafty Gemini, and in this video, I want to tell you all about my new upcoming online quilt club. Now, if you're familiar with the Crafty Gemini YouTube channel, you probably know that my specialty is step-by-step instructional videos. Right here on my YouTube channel, I have over 600 free instructional video tutorials for anybody to access. Now, aside from my YouTube channel, a lot of you may still not know that we run a popular online website with a full e-commerce shop. We sell both digital courses and online membership clubs, as well as physical products. So the next time you need some fabric, some rulers, maybe a rotary cutter, things like that, we also sell that in our online shop. Now, a little bit about my online quilt clubs. They're online digital memberships that you can join in. They include step-by-step video lessons for courses that we put together. So for example, if I do an online bag club, we typically tackle anywhere from 5 to 8 different handbag projects, and I include the step-by-step video lessons on how to make every single one. Now, for quilt clubs, I launched my first online quilt club back in 2014. So I have been doing this for a long time. This new one that we're getting ready to open up is going to be the 5th Crafty Gemini online quilt club with a very specific focus on foundation paper piecing. Now, if you missed last week's episode of Whip Wednesday, which is a weekly live demo, live chat where I share something with you, I teach you a project or a new technique, I will leave the link for that episode. I believe it's episode number 68. I'll leave that link in the description box below this video so you can check it out, because there I kind of give you a little sneak peek on some of the mini quilts that we'll be tackling in this new online quilt club. And then I also give you an overview. We make an entire foundation paper pieced quilt block. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, you have no idea what paper piecing is, then definitely use that link. Head back there, watch that episode, so that will give you kind of a quick overview of what the focus of this next online quilt club will be. Now, the new online quilt club is not yet open, but it will be opening very soon. So if you're subscribed here to the Crafty Gemini YouTube channel, you will be one of the first to know. The next best way, so you make sure that you don't miss the open registration page, is to make sure that you are subscribed to our online free newsletter. That is the #1 way to keep in touch with everything I have going on, new courses, coupon codes, new sales, all that kind of stuff. And I'll leave the link underneath this video here for you in case you're not yet on our email newsletter list. Now, the importance of that is not just so that you're in the loop, it's also so you don't miss out on when we close the registration, because if you're familiar with any of my online courses or membership clubs, we only open the registration or the sign-up page for a limited amount of time. Now, this one will probably be open about a week or so, and so you don't want to miss out, because you might think you have time, but I will get dozens of emails after we close it from people saying, oh, I forgot to check my email this week, I missed it, it went to spam. So definitely make sure that you are subscribed to our free email newsletter list. Check your spam or junk folder this week so that the email notification that we send out telling you, hey, you can sign up now, doesn't end up there. Okay, so very, very important. And again, I'll include the link for that in the description box below. Now notice I'm saying FPP, so foundation paper piecing, because in the last decade or so, there's really been a big push and a lot of interest in the quilting communities towards English paper piecing, which is a different technique than what I'm going to be talking about and teaching in this new quilt club. So very important to explain that it will be based on foundation paper piecing, where we will print out the templates of the quilt blocks on a specific paper. That will be the foundation for piecing your quilt block, all right? So that's the technique that we will focus on. Now, last year, the last quilt club that I hosted online was the Clammy Quilt Club. So that was a quilt club with the focus of curves using Latifa Safir's Clammy ruler, which is all about curves. So we did 5 mini quilts in that club, and everybody really loved it. We incorporated some new things that if you participated in my Clammy Quilt Club, you'll be happy to know that we are carrying it right over into the FPP or Foundation Paper Piecing Quilt Club. Now, at the end of my clubs, we typically send out a feedback survey to all the participants. So we go over it as a team, we go over all the feedback, and that way we decide as a team whether or not we want to change some things, take some things out, incorporate new things. And so far, the changes that we have made have been very, very well received, and we will be carrying them over into this new quilt club. Now, some of those things include my step-by-step video tutorial. So I teach everything. I will create the videos. They are pre-recorded videos that will be dripped out in the order of the project that we will make. So similar to the Clammy Quilt Club last year, this new FPP Quilt Club will also feature 5 different mini quilts. Now, every time I stand here in front of this wall of mini quilts, or my mini quilt wall that I have here in my home sewing studio, I get a ton of messages, emails, and comments. People asking for the pattern on the one that was like over my shoulder to the right. And so everybody's always asking about these different mini quilts. If you have a wall or a section in your home that you would like to decorate with some fun mini quilts that feature FPP techniques, then you'll definitely want to stay tuned, because that is exactly what we'll be working on. 5 different foundation paper piece mini quilts. Now, aside from the 5 projects, you'll be happy to know that there will be a ton of bonuses, bonus PDFs, bonus printables, and bonus designs included, as well as some extra bonus video courses, okay? So it's gonna be a lot of different projects that you'll be able to tackle, but as far as the core section or the core focus of the Quilt Club, they will be the 5 different mini quilts that I'll share with you at a later date. Now, foundation paper piecing can be a little tricky, okay? When I first started learning how to do FPP, I wanna say maybe 12 or 13 years ago, I would often find in the back of the magazines that I subscribed to, there'd be just one page, and it would be like foundation paper piecing, and it would be like 6 or 7 steps, and I'm thinking, this is pretty easy, right? The instructions only take 1 page. And when I tell you I could not decipher the text instructions to figure out what it was that I had to do, I literally locked myself in my sewing room one day and told my husband, take your baby, I'm locking myself in here until I figure this out myself. And that's how frustrated I was with all the instructional, whether it was an article in a magazine, whether I found a blog post online, it just didn't click in my head for me. So after I locked myself in the room, and I finally figured it out, because you have to realize that we're building the quilt block on the back of the foundation with the pretty side of the fabric facing out. So it's like in reverse. And that part, once that clicks, you're gonna be good to go, okay? So what I did was I made a couple blocks, and I thought, okay, surely there are more people out there struggling. I'm gonna make a video tutorial and post it on my YouTube channel. Now, I did just that. That was over 11 years ago. So needless to say that the quality of that video is not the best. It's pretty dark, and the video still has over 500,000 views. If you do a quick search on YouTube for paper piecing tutorials, it's usually one of the top 3 videos that pops up. So that tells me, 1, people need help and they want the visual instruction of how to tackle foundation paper piecing. And 2, that those of you especially that have watched that video tutorial really resonate with my teaching style. Because it can be a tricky technique to get down, it really helps to either have someone there or somebody who can break it down in terms that make it click for you, okay? And that's what I'm here for, because that is specifically my goal as a teacher, right? That is my specialty. I love to break things down so that my students can have that aha moment, right? The light bulb moment where you're finally like, I've been trying to do this for 7 or 8 years, and now it finally makes sense. If you're watching this and you're interested in tackling foundation paper piecing with us in my next online quilt club, you probably are a quilter already, and you know that quilts can take a long time. You can either make a quick quilt, or you can spend months or even years making a larger quilt. So oftentimes I find that we want to break up our bigger quilt projects with more instant gratification type of projects, whether they be zippered pouches, some bags, and I think that FPP mini quilts are going to be just the thing, because you get to tackle a new technique, you get to use up scraps. They don't take that much fabric because they're smaller quilts, right? They're mini quilts for decoration. They make a quick and easy gift that you can give somebody, and you just have fun doing it. Once you get the technique down, it really is so much fun, because you get to choose your fabrics, right? You get to play around with what fabric goes where, which is one of the funnest parts of making quilts. And 2 is that you get this ridiculous amount of precision, where if you're not used to sewing, you know, exactly the perfect scant 1/4 of an inch, or your seam allowances aren't very consistent, FPP helps you take that issue out, because we're literally going to be sewing on a line. We have a guide, whether it's a line that's printed on the foundation paper, or it's a folded over edge when we tackle the freezer paper technique, which I'll teach you in my online quilt club as well. Either way, you have a straight line that you can follow. So you get an amazing, amazing accuracy on all your seams, no matter how many patchwork pieces come together to create that block. Now, I mentioned that old tutorial that I had posted over a decade ago on my YouTube channel on how to do FPP. I will include the link for that step-by-step tutorial in the description box as well, so that if you're thinking, hey, I might want to sign up for this, but I really don't have any idea what this technique is, you can check that out and just kind of watch it all the way through to wrap your head around what it is that we're actually doing. Now, considering that that video is almost 12 years old, I have created a lot of mini quilts and regular size quilts using foundation paper piecing over the years, and I have developed my own way of teaching it because I also teach in person. Not so much anymore, but I have taught a lot of students in person, specifically foundation paper piecing techniques. So I always, you know how I teach, put together a massive amount of tips and tricks and troubleshooting techniques to help you have more successful results. So I would say that this new upcoming online quilt club is for you if, one, you've tried foundation paper piecing before with not so great results, right? Meaning maybe you've made a couple of quilt blocks and maybe you didn't measure correctly one of the fabric pieces. You ended up with a chunk that was missing, so you had to make another block. You know what I'm talking about? That's probably happened to you when you started doing foundation paper piecing. Two, if you are busy, if you work a lot, if you don't have that much time to tackle large quilt projects, this quilt club is going to be for you because we get to use pretty fabrics, you get to piece blocks, but you don't have to take that much time to make a large quilt. We can make cute mini quilts to hang on the wall like the ones that you see behind me. Now, if you've seen paper piece projects before or you've been thinking about doing it, I would say that's the third reason or the third type of person that this club is for. If you've always wanted to try foundation paper piecing but just never knew how to start, where to go, or maybe you watched the tutorial and it just didn't click and you thought, whoa, that's definitely not for me, this is going to be a great quilt club for you to join. Another reason to join is simply to connect with other quilters, crafty, creative people who will be making the exact same mini quilts that you will be with us in the online quilt club. You'll get to get together during our live Zoom chats. You'll be able to show what fabrics you chose to make your mini quilts. You can ask us questions. Aside from that, in the live Zoom chat, which is more like a social hour, so we just get to kind of collaborate and chit chat with one another. There's always a lot of laughing going on, and we get so inspired because different people will do different things with the same projects that you might have never thought to try yourself. And so I oftentimes see students taking notes or asking another student a question on how did they do that and make it their own, right? Using different skills, techniques, and even fabrics. Now, the other thing is a live Q&A specifically for me to answer your questions. So after the step-by-step video tutorials are posted on each of the 5 different mini quilts that we'll be making, one at a time, after the first one will be posted, you can watch the video lessons, download the PDF template, give it a go, and if you have any questions, we do have a feedback form after every course is posted for you to submit your specific questions. Then during the week, I will prep, get anything I need together to do a demo or to maybe reteach it in a different way, answering those specific questions I get from you, my students, and then I answer those. And all of these videos, whether they are the pre-recorded video lessons on the technique and the quilt, the videos that I film answering your specific questions in the live Q&A, and the live Zoom social hour, we record all of those and they will be posted onto the Quilt Club platform for you to access whenever, which also means that if you are unable to catch us live for the Q&A answer sessions or for the live Zoom social hour, you don't have to tune in, because I know it's hard to kind of schedule everybody across the globe. We oftentimes have a lot of international students. I'm here in the United States, so on the East Coast, we're in Florida, so Eastern time zone. And if you're in a different time zone, then the scheduled times may not always work for you. But just know that even if you do miss any of the live components of the club, they will be recorded and posted to the club platform for you to access at a later date. Now that kind of gives you a little overview of what all this club will be about, since you know there's a specific theme of foundation paper piecing. I will be teaching you several different ways on how to tackle FPP. So if you're someone who maybe has tried the sewing on the foundation paper technique and you weren't a huge fan of ripping out all those little bits of paper from your seams, No worries. I have other ways for you to tackle the same technique that don't require you to be ripping out paper. So keep that in mind. Now, if all this sounds like something that you're interested in, the number one thing I recommend is sign up for my email newsletter list so we can send you an email and let you know when the registration page is open, because again, it will only be open for about a week's time. And when we close it, that's it. Okay? There, you won't be able to jump in. Now, I often get questions on why I do this. And the reason is that this online club is kind of like a classroom. You're not just going to leave the door open and let people trickle in as they please. As an instructor, I want everybody who wants to get in, get in. We close the door, and now I can focus on this cohort of students, and I can keep everybody in line as far as the calendar dates, when everything will be posted, so that I know that all the same content is being provided for you, the student, at the same time. So it helps streamline everything and just keeps it a little bit more simple for us. Plus, it can be really distracting if you have people jumping in halfway through and they want to get caught up from the beginning, right? So it's just like like a classroom that you would have in person, but online in a digital format. So again, make sure you're on that email newsletter list. The link for that is in the description box below. You can also just head straight to my website, craftygemini.com, and you'll see a little pop-up there where you can add your name and email address, and then you'll be added to the list so that once we open up registration, you'll be the first to know. I also want you to go ahead and click that subscribe button right here on my YouTube channel, because in the next couple of days, I will be posting more videos sharing even more details with you about my new FPP online quilt club. We'll go over the supplies that you're gonna need to get started. I'll definitely be sharing with you the mini quilts that we'll be tackling as a part of the quilt club, and I'll share with you some of the added bonuses and other things that will be included so you know exactly what you'll be paying for if you decide to sign up. Thanks again for watching this video. Don't forget to click the subscribe button, and I hope to see you in my online quilt club.